Down good,
Yeah,
don't it?
and it's made from the nectar flowers, which of course are acid themselves.
Yeah.
I have a nephew, nephew-in-law, the forester up at Hickory.
Uh-huh.
And he was down here one day and he said, Walter, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, what's the matter with you? And he's a young fellow. And he said, I've got to where I can't leave my car to go out and look for a piece of woods or examine something. I can't walk 100 yards without my knees and my joints killing me. I said, my gosh, we can take care of that. You got these calcium spicules right in the gristle in your fingers and your knees and everywhere else. I told him what to do. And I saw him about 6 months later and he was climbing every mountain in the country and having no problem.
That's great.
And same with Tom Rumpel up here at the furniture store.
Yeah.
He told me up there one day, he said, well, I don't see how I'm going to be able to get to walk from the front of my store to the back. In about 2 weeks, he was going in where he wanted to go.
Just a daily dose of...
Just take a sip of it, mix it up in a jar, and sip it as you like it. And I've told hundreds of people that. Some of them laugh at me, which is their bad luck.
Me and my wife, me and Dot tried that, and it worked with us. It made us feel our joints and everything. It made us feel lots and lots better.
I take it all the time.
Now we kind of we backslid a little bit. You know how people are. They get lazy and backslide a little bit, and then we realize, hey, we done backed off. We ought to have been taking this regular.
Well,
it's old-timey thinking, though, Walt, isn't it? It's the old-timey ways of trying to keep your body in shape, and these new things I know are good at times, but there's certain foods we're eating now we oughtn't be eating, I don't guess.
Well,
there's so many chemicals.
About 10, 12, 11 years ago, something like that, I came down with anemia.
Yeah.
And the doctor said it was a serious thing, so he started giving me injections for that. In the meantime, I got a hold of this information about how we get a hold of that anemia.
Yeah.
It's just a piled up alkaline substance in our body. I had arthritis and fingers stiff and so forth. So I got a hold of this thing, went to work on it, it's gone, and forgot about it.
Yeah. You ain't had a cold in a long time, either.
28 years.
Since you've had a cold?
Yeah. And I had an article in the paper, I said, you don't catch colds, you eat them.
Mm-hmm.
The Journal ran it.
Yeah.
I was going along down through office, my wife was down to the doctor's office down there and went by, I won't call his name, but a very famous physician.
Yeah.
And he yelled at him and said, hey, Walt, come in here. So I saw your piece in the paper about arthritis. I figured I was going to get bawled out, you know.
Yeah. Practicing medicine without a license.
I said, what do you think of it? He said, it's wonderful. I said, you're absolutely right. And we got to talking about it. And I asked him what caused things of that type. And he said, well, it's a virus. I said, well, what's a virus? He said, hell, that could be anything. That's the way he answered it.
Yeah.
He knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
But, fortunately, and we use it unfortunately, the maker put everything in the world here that we need to stay healthy and live out our 80 or whatever it is, and do it comfortably. But we haven't got sense enough to do it.
Yeah.
We let the glamorous ads and all that stuff sway our thinking. When get behind it, all they're asking for is the money.
Yeah.
The dollar. And that's going to be what'll kill us if we keep it up. But I've got dozens of people who have done this thing and come out wonderful. And it's so simple.
Yeah, it's the simple things.
Well, the acid in the vinegar is acetic acid.
Yeah.
And you dilute it so it doesn't bother your stomach.
Yeah.
But it slowly and surely dissolves every bit of the calcium, which is an alkali.
Yeah.
Just like putting vinegar and soda together. You get a terrific effervescence. Because one's alkali and the other's acid. It's just that simple. And if you incorporate some of this thing into your system every day, well, you're not going to come up with it. You don't give it a chance to form. And I'm not a doctor. I don't know anything about medicine.
I tell you, you've lived a lot longer than some doctors have. And you're
Well-
still in good shape, and you get out and work. Back when I walked up a while ago, you was running a chainsaw down there sawing wood.
Yeah,
wasn't
that's right.
you out there about working about every day you can work, aren't you?
And when the weather permits.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to sit down.
That's great. Walt, I sure do appreciate you talking to me today. I want to come back another day, and we'll, if you don't mind, and we'll do some more talking.
Anytime you want to. We're glad to have you. I'm not boasting or trying.
No. I don't. This is something I feel will be very beneficial to people,
But
future generations, and
I have a yen to try to help people.
I know that. And that's what I admire about you, among a lot of other things I admire about you. And I feel like it should be passed on and not lost.
Well, you've got a tremendous force against you.
Yeah.
And that is the modern food processors.
Yeah. They're
They've
advertising.
got to take the living material out of food to make it stay on the shelf.
Yeah.
And
So-
the people that grow their own, produce it themselves,
Yeah.
have got the pure stuff. They'll just use it.
And this society, as many people is getting now, so many people can't grow their own. They have to buy off of the shelf.
You
don't they?
can't. No, it's impossible.
Yeah.
There's not that much soil.
That could be good for us, me and you talking a little later down the road. What's the outlook, if that's all right with you, at another day now?
Sure.
All
Absolutely. And I can see it.
Yeah.
And you can too.
Yes, sir, Rick. And I sure do appreciate today's session.
You've heard about China, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
That's
I've read
it.
about China.
That's
and
it.
It kind of makes the hair on the nape of your neck stand up if you want to get into thinking about it and really studying what's down the road.
That's it.
Well, I sure do appreciate it.
Well, I enjoyed having you, and I hope I haven't misled you in anything.
No, you've not misled at all. This has been a very informative session. In fact, it's so much so that if it's all right, like I said, I want to come back.
You can come back anytime you want to.
All right.
Bring anybody you want to bring.
Floyd wanted to come off real bad, but he couldn't get away. Floyd
Maybe you
Rogers.
can talk to him sometime.
Maybe he can come on another session or whatever.
Right.
But regardless, I know he'll want to come up and visit with you.
Well, I'd be glad to have him.